Once again, Destined to be Goblin goes international. Part 2 of our Italian series, cookies. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Alright, hopefully you checked out part 1 of my Italian series. That was where I talked about all of the savory snacks that Mrs. Goblin and I were able to get at Italy in Boston when we visited there. I'm not going to go over again the whole story of that, but if you haven't seen that one, I will put a link to that video in the description of this one so that you can check out exactly where we picked up all of these snacks, what the story behind all of this stuff is. Today, we have 5 packages of cookies that all are imported from Italy. 4 of them are what are called Quadratini, and that is, of course, the wafer cookie with the layers of cream in between. And then one of them, I have no idea how to say this word, but as you can see, they appear to be chocolate, maybe hazelnut, maybe something like Nutella-filled cookies. I have no idea how much these things cost. I do not remember when we were in that store. We were just grabbing stuff. And as I said in the last video, when we checked out, it was around $100. So we got a lot of stuff for our money there. Not only the snacks that I'm showing you on these 2 videos, but also some pasta and some sauces, a lot of different things. So it was definitely worth it if you ever do get an opportunity to find one of these stores. I don't know if it's exclusive only to Boston or if they have more of them, but definitely check out your Italian markets and grab some of this stuff because these things are amazing. I do have Moose Mug loaded with some nice cold water here as a palate cleanser, and we're going to go ahead and dive in, and we're going to start with the Quadratini. Okay, so the first one, all of these 4 Quadratini come from this company right here, Loacker, no idea. They are, according to the back, the ingredients list and things here, they are actually manufactured in Austria, but they are imported from Italy, South Tyrol, Italy. These are 150 calories for 8 cookies, so you get a few cookies there for your calories. And we will start with the lemon flavor and see how these are. They have a nice resealable bag there that opened pretty easily. Okay, now that I get a look at these, I can understand why you get 8 of them for 150 calories. They are pretty tiny, actually. There's 2 of them stuck together. There we go. They're pretty tiny right there. Strong lemon aroma coming off of them. So again, if you're not familiar with Quadratini, that will be this type of cookie right there. And you can see there's 4 layers. You got 4 layers of cream. And then you got those cookies there. And they come in all different flavors, as we are about to see. I've got 4 flavors here. These are lemon. I can tell you from very personal experience, if there is one flavor that Italy does very well, it's lemon. But by no means is that the only flavor that Italy does well. I think I probably have yet to find the flavor that Italy doesn't do well. These are very good. Strong lemon flavor, very authentic lemon flavor. Nice. All right, let's cleanse the palate. Okay, we're going to move on to raspberry. Also 150 calories for 8 crackers. I have a feeling these are all, in fact, let me look, actually. Yeah, they're all 150 calories for 8 crackers, 8 Quadratini cookies, whatever you would like to call them. Okay, these do not smell like raspberry. They really don't have a very strong aroma at all on them. These 4 flavors that I have here were also not the only flavors. There was a huge display of these at the store, and there had to be easily 10 different flavors. So lots of opportunity here for different flavors, lots of different things to pick from if you come across these. Raspberry. Wow, that is a very authentic raspberry flavor. It's not that usual artificial raspberry flavor that I think we're sort of used to, especially here in the United States. This tastes like, pretty much like you're eating some raspberry fruit. These are very good. And also dangerous because I could see myself going through this whole bag very quickly. Blueberry yogurt. Not just blueberry yogurt. Again, not much of an aroma on these. Really only that lemon bag actually smelled like lemon. These are just sort of not really much of an aroma at all on them, but there's a blueberry yogurt in the Quadratini. There we go. This one I feel like maybe misses a little bit. There's not a strong flavor on this one either way, either leaning towards blueberry or yogurt. Wafer cookie with cream is really all you get out of this one. Not overly sweet. I feel like this one kind of missed the mark. All right, and finally, hazelnut. Hazelnut is one of my favorite flavors. I'm hoping these... I hope they perfect these. I do love hazelnut flavor. Sort of a chocolatey aroma coming off of those. That's probably a good sign. There we go. Hazelnut. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Almost like a little Nutella between those layers. Really good. Yeah, they hit on this one. Now, I recognize wafer cookies a lot of times are not for everybody. I know some people really don't like wafer cookies. Some people have some strong feelings about these. But if you like a wafer cookie, these are great. All right, and finally, we come to this, which I am not even going to attempt to pronounce. But on the back of the package, they do have a little English section here. And it says these are hazelnut and cocoa cream sandwich cookies. Now, these are 140 calories for 3 cookies. And let's see, I can't really see exactly what region of Italy these come from. Looks like Parma. Might be Parma. Wow, there's a strong blast of hazelnut aroma coming off of those. So there's a look at those cookies. Looks like a couple of them might be broken in there, cracked a little bit. But there's a closer look. And they sort of have that name written on them. Yeah, it actually looks like this one here is cracked too. We're going to try one of these, and then we're going to deconstruct this. We're going to open this up and take a closer look at it. These are good. They have a nice hazelnut flavor. The one little problem that I have with this is that the cookie has its own flavor. And you can see from the amount of cream that's in there, the cookie flavor takes over pretty much. Your dominant flavor is this cookie. It's not exactly shortbread. It's buttery, but there's more of a sweetness to it. It's a good cookie overall. I like this a lot. I think the cookie itself sort of is the star of this, when I think that hazelnut cream should be. Let's see if I can get some of that cream off of here. Boy, that is pasted on there pretty good. Here we go. Got the cream off. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that cream by itself is fantastic. I would like a little bit more in there to sort of balance this out. Wow, this is very good. It does get lost a little bit by the cookie. Gonna try one more thing here. Speaking of balance, made me think that maybe the way to go is to take that top cookie off. This might be the perfect ratio of cream to cookie. Yep. Unfortunately, now I'm left with this. I'm just noticing that these are actually made by Barilla, the pasta people. These would be fantastic with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a glass of milk. I think you do want some kind of beverage with this, but these are very good. Another great round of international treats. This time the sweet stuff from Italy, and another 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. Hopefully you made it through the savory and the sweet experience of Italy. All of those snacks Mrs. Goblin and I purchased from Italy in Boston. I definitely recommend checking them out if you have the opportunity. And I will catch you next time.